stark contrast to Pollyanna's sunny nature was Aunt Polly Harrington. Aunt Polly, known for being strict and serious, and she likes to keep things very organized and controlled in her home. And it was a place where you don't often hear laughter. So sit back, relax, get ready to go to a place where even the saddest days can be made happier by Pollyanna's very positive attitude. Telegram! Nancy, can you please go get the telegram? Yes, Mom. Thank you. Welcome. Oh no. Nancy, Tracy? Yes, Mom. Nancy! Oh, yes, Mom. When I am talking to you, I wish you to stop your work and listen to what I have to say. Yes, Mom. I will, Mom. Nancy, you may clear the little room in the attic and make up the cot. In the front attic, Mom? Yes, I suppose so. I may as well tell you now. My niece, Miss Pollyanna Porter, is coming to live with me. She is 11 years old and will sleep in that room. A little girl coming here, Miss Harrington? Won't that be nice? Nice? Well, that isn't exactly the word I should use. However, I'm a good woman and I know my duty. Of course, Mom. But the attic is cold and small for a little girl to stay, Ma'am. Tracy, Nancy, make sure you pick her up on this date and time. Of course, Ma'am. Good. Pollyanna, she has Miss Polly Harrington's name too. I hope Miss Polly will be happier now. We need a miracle to make her happy. Yes. Let's go. The train station, and it is the day of Pollyanna's arrival. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, what a lovely, lovely town. How awfully glad I am. Good afternoon, mister. Afternoon, miss. See you not that. A little girl? No. Maybe she's new to town. Yes. Let's go to the hospital. Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Have a nice day. Have a nice day too. Good afternoon, miss. Aunt Polly will be here soon. I'm going to wait for Aunt Polly. I think that's Pollyanna. I think so. Are you Miss Pollyanna? Of course I'm Pollyanna. I'm so glad to meet you, Aunt Polly. But you have made an awful mistake, dear. Have I? Yes, I'm only Nancy. I ain't your Aunt Polly. You aren't? No, but she sure looks like Aunt Polly. Tracy? Are you Aunt Polly? No, I am Tracy. We work at Miss Harrington's residence. Oh, I'm so glad that I have both of you and Aunt Polly. It will be more fun with the kids around. Let's go. Aunt Polly will be waiting for us. Yes, let's go. My suitcase. It's time for Pollyanna to be here. Aunt Polly. Pollyanna, how do you do? Aunt Polly. Pollyanna, good. Let me see you now. Aunt Polly. Could you please stand in a proper manner? Aunt Polly, you don't know how glad I am here to come live with you. Pollyanna, we will go upstairs to your room. Yes, Aunt Polly. There, Pollyanna, here's your room. Wow, thank you, Aunt Polly. Now, Pollyanna, supper is at sharp 6 o'clock. Yes, Aunt Polly. Good. Pollyanna, breakfast is at 9 o'clock. Yes, Aunt Polly. Good. Before that, you may put this room in order. Of course, Aunt Polly. Good. Then, every morning, you will read aloud half an hour to me. Yes, Aunt Polly. Good. Then, you will learn to write. Yes, Aunt Polly. Good. Then, in the afternoons for your music lessons. But Aunt Polly, you haven't left me any time to live. To live, child? What do you mean? As if you weren't living all the time. Of course I would be breathing, Aunt Polly, but I wouldn't be living. I mean, living is doing the things you love to do, like playing outdoors, climbing trees, and talking to everyone. That's living, Aunt Polly. Pollyanna, you are the most extraordinary child. Of course you would be given playtime. It's my duty. It looks like Aunt Polly's angry with me. What side? Don't cry, Tracy, don't cry. Tracy? Why are you crying, Tracy? It's such a small room. No carpets, no curtains. How you will stay there, Pollyanna? It's a lovely room, and I'm so glad. Bye. I'm going to play in the garden. Bye. Don't cry, Tracy. Don't cry. It's supper time. And where is Pollyanna? Nancy, Tracy? Yes, Mom. It's supper time. And where is Pollyanna? She must be playing in the garden, Mom. Nancy, give her only bread and milk. Ma'am, she will be hungry, ma'am. Tracy, do as I say. Yes, ma'am. Good. Pollyanna, where are you? Here I am. Today you will eat for supper, so it's only bread and milk. Poor little lamb, you must be hungry. I'm sorry about the bread and milk. I really am. No, I'm not. I'm glad. Glad? Why? Why? I love bread and milk, and I love to eat with you. I don't seem any trouble about being glad. You seem to be glad about everything. Well, that's the game, you know. The game? Yes, the glad game. The glad game? Yes. My father taught me since I was a little girl, and it's lovely. It's a lovely room, but we started it on crutches that came in a missionary box. Crutches? Yes. You see, I wanted a doll, and Father wrote a letter to the Help Aid group. And when the box came, there were no dolls, but crutches. And that's when the game started. Well, I can't see any game about that. Oh yes, the game was about finding something to be happy about in everything. Well, goodness me, I can't see anything to be glad. Getting a pair of crutches when you wanted a doll. There is. I couldn't see it either, Nancy. Then Father told me. Then you tell me. Goosey, just be glad because you don't need them. That's weird. Yes, that's weird. You see, it's easy and lovely, but only sometimes it's too hard. Oh, Pollyanna, don't worry. Let's go eat the bread and milk. Yes, let's go. Pollyanna started a new life in a new place. She started spreading happiness by playing the glad game. Do you think as simple or silly as this can actually make a change? I'm really not sure. I heard she's gonna meet Mrs. Snow. She's mostly grumpy. If it is Sunday, she wishes it was Monday. It is so hard to make her happy. On her way, she's gonna meet different people in the town. Let's see what happens. Good morning, Mr. Tom. Good morning, Pollyanna. Do you always work in the garden? Oh, my dear Saida, sure I do. Work in the mud all day. Oh, that's so beautiful. I wish I could play in the mud all day. That's funny way of looking. Ha, ha, ha. Where are you off to? I'm going to visit Mrs. Snow. Oh. All the best. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Bye. Bye. Good morning, Mr. Pendleton. Did you speak to me? Yes, sir. I'm going to visit Mrs. Snow. Go on then! Why are you telling me this? I don't like talking to people. Bye, Mr. Pendleton. Ouch. Ouch. Wait, ouch. Ouch! 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 Careful, Millie. Yes, Mama. Mama, how about you put on fresh clothes? No, Millie. And I can open the curtains. No, Millie. Or we could take a walk outside. No, Millie. Leave me alone, Millie. I'm already sick. I don't need anything. I really don't know what to do. Good morning, Millie. Good morning, Pollyanna. Good morning, Mrs. Snow. Who are you? I'm Pollyanna. I'm from Aunt Polly's. I have got some jelly for you. Dear me, jelly? Today I actually wanted to have chicken, but not jelly. Ha ha ha. I have got some chicken too. What? I want you to be glad for once. They didn't tell me you were so pretty. Me? Pretty? I'm old and sick. Let me do this. Millie, do you have a comb? Yes, Pollyanna. Pollyanna. Okay, Mrs. Snow. Look how pretty you are. It won't last with me tossing back and forth on the pillow. It's okay, Mrs. Snow. I will do it again. Bye-bye, Mrs. Snow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Millie. Bye-bye, Pollyanna. Enjoy your chicken and jelly. Millie, why don't you open the curtain? I don't want to stay in the dark all day. But you are the one. Can you give me something nice to wear? Of course, Mama, gladly. What is that magic that Pollyanna just did? Come on, Mama. Pollyanna's magic brought a smile on Mrs. Snow's face. On her way back, she's going to make a new friend, Jimmy B, who is new to town.
This is a new town. I hope I find new work and new home for myself.
Hello.
Hello, yourself.
My name is Pollyanna. What's yours?
Jimmy Bean.
Where do you live?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Everyone lives somewhere.
But not me.
My Aunt Polly is the nicest lady and she will let you to stay with us.
Are you sure?
Yes, come. Aunt Polly, where are you? What is it this time, Pollyanna? This is Jamie Bean.
Hello, ma'am.
He has no home. Can he stay with us? Pollyanna, what does this mean? This is the most absurd thing you have done yet. Why did you bring him here? I thought you would be glad, Aunt Polly. Pollyanna, could you stop using this everlasting word? Glad, glad, glad. From morning to night. Until I think I might go wild.
Ma'am, I don't want anything from you, ma'am. I was trying to work, but she was saying you are so good and kind. You'll be really eager to help me. I am leaving now.
Jimmy Bean, I'm so sorry. Aunt Polly. Now I'm the bad person. Jimmy Bean, I'm so sorry.
Never mind, Pollyanna. I can stay here in the woods.
Here in the woods?
Yes.
Let's think of something else. It's so dark in the woods here. Ouch! 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 Is there anybody nearby? Can someone hear me? Help! I think that's Mr. Pendleton. Help! That is Mr. Pendleton. Mr. Pendleton, are you hurt? Oh, no. I'm just having a jolly time here. Of course I'm hurt. My leg is hurt and I can't seem to get up or move. Oh, I'm so glad. Glad? I'm glad because I'm here to help you. Hunt up Dr. Shilton from the town hospital and tell him to come down here with his people. Okay. But how will I leave you alone?
Pollyanna, Pollyanna, you go bring Dr. Chilton and I'll be here with Mr. Pelton.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're here to help Mr. Pelton. Pollyanna, will you get going now? Oh, yes, Mr. Pelton.
Hello, sir. Let me help you with your leg.
Who are you, boy?
I'm Jimmy Bean.
Where do you live?
Nowhere. Just searching to find my mom's house, sir.
There, Mr. Grumpy is talking to someone.
He's only grumpy from the outside, Dr. Chilton. He ain't grumpy from the inside.
I know, right? Mr. Pelton, he has always been grumpy with me. But looks like Pollyanna Petonic is working. Really? Of course. Dr. Chilton, I think being a doctor is the gladdest job. Gladdest when I see so much suffering, always, wherever I go. How can I be glad? I know, but you're helping.
And that makes you gladdest of any of us all the time, right?
Pollyanna, you are a doctor too. Can cure without medicine. Really? Yes. Okay, if you're all done with the conversation, could you please help me now get to my place?
Oh,
Mr. Pelton! Let's get you some help. Ouch, be careful!
Pollyanna made many friends in school, and her best friend was Eleanor. And one day, returning from school, something sad happened. Let's see what happened.
Pollyanna, it was so much fun in school today.
Truly, Oliver.
We learned so much and play a lot too.
Truly, Oliver.
Can we play the jumping game over the bridge?
We should.
Let me show you. Now you try, Pollyanna.
Should I try?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Ouch!
What happened, Pollyanna?
I got hurt.
Try to get up.
Ouch! I can't seem to get up or move.
I will get some help. Help! Pollyanna is hurt.
Oh, Pollyanna! What happened? I got hurt. Oh, don't worry, I'll get help.
What happened, Pollyanna?
I got hurt.
Make way, everyone. I will take Pollyanna to the hospital.
Yes. Ouch! Careful! What is it, Nancy? Pollyanna's hurt. What? Where is she? She's in the hospital, Mom. What? The hospital? Oh no. Aunt Polly. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sit down. Oh, Pollyanna, the crutches. Yes, the crutches.
I'm sorry, Pollyanna. It's my fault. I shouldn't have played the game. It's because of me you got hurt.
It's okay, Oliver. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry.
Miss Harrington, can you please come here? Yes, Dr. Chilton. I'm sorry to say that Pollyanna cannot walk anymore. No, that cannot be. I can bear to see this. What? Aunt Polly, Aunt Polly. Oh, yes, my dear. Is it true what I heard? I cannot walk anymore? Oh, dear. Don't worry, you will be fine. If I cannot walk, I cannot do the things which I love anymore. There is no point playing the glad game anymore. Oh dear, don't say that. The glad game isn't just any game. I am Dr. Victor. I am Dr. Chilton's friend. After many months of my treatment, Mr. Pendleton is fine now. Is my mom happy because of your glad game, Pollyanna? Yes, Pollyanna. You have taken out the bitterness from me by teaching your glad game. Really? Yes, Pollyanna, you brought joy into our lives. Thank you, Mr. Tom.
Pollyanna, if weren't you, Mr. Pendleton wouldn't have adopted me. Pollyanna, your glad game is the best game.
I'm so happy to hear that. Pollyanna, I was so grumpy, but you taught me to love one another. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Pendleton.
All our patients are getting better.
Because of your glad game, Pollyanna. Really? Did I play the game well, Aunt Polly? You have, dear. Our lives are rainbows because you taught us to be glad about everything. We love your glad game. Really? All of you, I heard about Pollyanna. I came all the way to tell you all that could be a surgery that would help Pollyanna walk again. Are you sure, Dr. Victor? I think we should try. Yes, we should try. Come, Pollyanna, let's go to the hospital. Take care, my dear Pollyanna. I will wait for you. Time stop for people in the town. Winter went by. Spring arrived. Everyone was worried about Pollyanna. Everyone waited for Pollyanna. But they kept their hopes alive. And one day, as the sun rose, it was time for the sunflower to bloom. Pollyanna! I'm so happy to see you. Aunt Polly, I can walk now. I can see that, dear. I'm glad that I had the accident. Glad? I'm glad because I'm here. I'm glad. I want to know how much you all loved me.
Oh, Pollyanna.
And Aunt Polly, you have called me dear a lots of time. And I love being called dear. And you are my dear. I'm so glad. We all were glad.
We all are so glad to witness such a beautiful performance. Let me introduce you to our budding artist, Dara as Pollyanna. Heva as Aunt Polly or Miss Polly Harrington. Samanvita as Nancy. Manvi as Tracy. Princey as Millie. Deanne as Mrs. Snow. Rithwik as Jimmy B. Adived as Mr. Pendleton. Ved as Mr. Tom, the gardener. Raghav as Dr. Chilton. Zed as Dr. Victor. Niharika as Nurse Nikki. Danvik as Oliver. Nishant and Sharmika as our beautiful narrators. Let's hear it for them one more time.